Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon links in the description at the bottom. Alright, so last time, let's see, Hulkenberg settled her business with Rodant. Let's see, we got Heismay's son's remains back, and now we're ready, we made ourselves a nice little profit back at the Magnetite exchange. And now we're off and ready to go and take care of this Cyclops thing.
Indeed.
As long as we have these mystic archetypes on our side, we need not rely on mere brute force. We ought instead to try a wide variety of tactics. One of us might join the enemy's focus, say, while the rest of us begin a merciless onslaught. Though I suppose it's only really my specialty. Well, technically it could be anyone's. You may be aware, but while the Shadow Guards share similar titles as the Noble Order, they differ in role and hierarchy, and crucially of tribal makeup. Yeah, no, Heismay told us about that. Yeah, for the lower tribes, like, let's see, the Ujif, the Parapus, yeah. They are dubbed knights, but live in obscurity, forbidden from recognition. Indeed, the Shadow God itself may be a symptom of our nation's rot. Can't really, well, not arguing there.
This place.
Yep, scoundrels hold. Let's see, thief, gunners, and fakers. Oh, she got a spare helmet.
Well, now
I've been giving some thought to the trial my brother mentioned. I feel as though undertaking it will be the confidence boost I need. I'm ready.
Alright, we'll get you there at some point.
What shall we do in the meantime? Would you join me in a bit of meditation?
Maybe a little later.
really true.
Well, let me know. You're more than welcome to join any time.
Ah, well, you got yourself all set up here. Let's see, there's me. There's, let's see, there's Stroll, Hulkenberg, Junah, and, yep, Yufa.
Speaking of which,
The Sanctus Church asked me to sing a lot of their ceremonies.
Yep. There's that shrine she was talking about. Let's see, whose handwriting is that? There's notes here about new potential recipes. Let's see, Almighty Golden Stew, Amber Stew, and Enhanced Potage. Want to make something? Alright, let's take a look. Holistic Whitefish Platter, fully restores HP for all allies. Ooh, that's good! Yeah, basically we could whip up our own bead chains. Let's see, Sweeter Than Poison. Let's see, cures 200 MP and cures poison for an ally. Almighty Golden Stew increases... what? Increases hit, defense, hit, evasion for 3 turns for all allies? Oh my god, so we can whip up our own luster candies. Let's see. Brocaded Koi, Queen's Honey Jar. Oh, yeah, let's see. Lubibis. Let's see. The gold standard of stew with ultimate umami flavor. Foo-yoo! That's because it's loaded with MSG. And clearly Yufa has studied well under Uncle... she learned how to be a priest from her mom, but clearly learned how to cook from Uncle Roger.
All good.
Since this is a Virga Island recipe, I'm sure Yufa will teach you. I'll go get her.
Back home, we would most frequently cook things by placing them into stews alongside plentiful herbs and spices.
Ah, yeah. Yep, so, again, let's see. So, Uncle Roger's her uncle on her mom's side, and her dad clearly, and her dad's brother was clearly Guy Fieri.
Etvia is blessed with a warm climate. Perhaps that's why its people prefer foods that cause them to perspire.
Wouldn't you really rather cool down there? But,
Our spices range from sharp to refreshing, and we select them according to the needs of our body at the time.
Interesting.
May I?
Need only a pinch of that herb for the best results. Add too much and it becomes the most deadly poison, so I urge you to be cautious.
Oh, wait, are we working with arsenic? What's that one that smells like almonds? Arsenic or... Oh, cyanide, that's it, right.
When I prepare a meal, I cast a spell. An incantation infused with my love and affection.
I want to say...
Morpheus, let us cast it together. Norabatia Imaru Neraxo.
Klaatu, Verada... Stew. It smells so fragrant and its flavor has so many layers. No wonder a daddy's holding that thing for ransom.
What this is?
This almighty golden stew is a secret recipe of the Musari tribe. It's good for your health, so please help yourself to it.
Yeah, cook without time passing, and we got an extra one. So, yeah, the almighty golden stew is basically just, yeah, we can just whip up our own luster candies. That is disgustingly helpful. Alright, well, anyways, let's finish up Junah's poetry slam. Junah's art journal. The words "do not read" are written in the cover. Almost done reading it?
It's probably something Junah wrote herself. It says not to read it, but doesn't it just make you want to look inside more?
Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world, on the other, a heart. In between, a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something? Because Junah wants to give the world a big hug?
Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Junah.
Yeah, seeing her raw artistic expression, or just humming and hawing at the thought of her finding you with it and just smacking you with a book. And that, finish the book.
All right.
Coming into view is the village of Ligno, a frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants. Experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Giving it some thought?
There's something here. Want to make a quick detour before we continue on?
Yep. Quick little pit stop. Ligno. As a Ligno... I must say, this village is unusually lively. Oh. Almost kind of looks like Mexico or Peru or something like that. Or maybe Greece? I don't know.
There's a lot of strong people from different tribes. Yes, merchants en route to the capital tend to stop here first, so that doesn't surprise me.
Feels more like a mercantile commonwealth than a traditional village with a lord. Now a problem? I don't think so.
Oh, I bet I could find some rare goods here. Do you think they have perfume? There's been a strange odor in the Gauntlet Runner I like to combat.
That's just my natural musk, and you will accept it. Musk. Musk.
Hey!
I say, are you accusing my Gauntlet Runner of being stinky?
Yeah, it is, you big stinky.
'Tis not your Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
I see a shopkeeper. Let's go shopping before we start a brawl.
Yeah. Let's see, gold bullion, mellow milk, or ghost sugar. Ooh! A golden armor, let's see. Let's see, golden armor, thank you.
Indeed.
Let's see, base of renewal, or medium MP recovery for every turn of battle for the healer. Nice. Gold bullion. Let's see. I love gold. Let's see. Resist fire damage, ice damage, and electric damage, and wind damage.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
Yeah, I don't really think I need any of these trinkets that go and just specifically boost one stat.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Alright, candle snuffing, vacuum, and discharging. Alright, so let's see what the locals have to say. This place may not be as big as Grand Triad, but we've all fair share of goods. Perhaps best of all, with no snobbish nobles or regulators in these parts. Ooh, sign me up! Of course that tends to attract unsavory tops and fugitives who are all over the place. I bet you don't fall into that camp, right? Just get me in the right mood and I can be rather unsavory.
No.
How dare you? What would give you that impression?
I see.
Well, he's not far off the mark. Heisman was accused of being a kidnapper, so, and a disgraced knight, tons of people coming through here spout ridiculous lies about becoming king. Most of them were scoundrels trying to pawn dodgy wares at dodgier
I
prices.
see.
Seems like everyone here is real business-oriented. Perhaps giving them my name would get us better prices than what we sell.
Somehow I doubt that. You want to know what's why it's so busy here? There's all these heroes itching to regale us with tales of their heroic travels. So, go on, what's your story?
What?
The story of our trip is kinda...
You don't really have to tell me, lass. I'm sure you have your reasons as I have mine. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. Yep, nope, just wanted to pass on through.
Hey,
You all done with your business here? Yep, let's get going.
hey.
Back to it, huh? Alright, to the rudder!
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Yeah, I think we're kind of at the point where I can stop carrying 4 of the same piece of gear.
All right then.
Alright, let's see. Ligno. A settlement that merchants en route to the capital always visit. It's a good place for exchange of peddlers who pay for their lodging fees with regional specialty goods, which in turn allows other peddlers to procure and stock up on rare goods from faraway lands. The village's history is actually rather short as the entire community moves to a safer location whenever war endangers the village. Should the increasing monster attacks of recent years continue, the village may very well one day disappear. Alright, so all the more reason for us to take out the monsters then. Dream Eater Moth, don't need that.
No.
Need some more Luby Bees.
What now? What now?
Alright, so I guess that once the color shows up there, then that's it. I wonder if we'll be able to find another artifact around here. Let's see, Grand Strad and... Verga Island. Let's see. Despite its value, an average numbskull wouldn't even bother trying to have the relic appraised. Finding it lying discarded around Grand Trad would be no great mystery. Might that mean the cave east of Grand Trad? How typical, right under our noses! Apparently the place was once a thieves' hideaway. Alright, well, good thing we're there. Let's see, Verga Island. The mark suggesting this entry was erased and rewritten several times. From the sparse evidence I had, the clues pointed to the ritual island northwest of Verga. Waters with religious restrictions that outsiders would never venture into. It's no wonder this relic hasn't been found. Alright, so we'll be grabbing 2 artifacts and two appointments with Nearest. Nice.
What now?
And yeah, if we do run into either of those elementals out here, yeah, just realize that we got ourselves an extra nasty backup here. Let's see, switch Junah to the mage, and why the gunner, perhaps? So yeah, that way, Hulkenberg's Magic Knight's hammer. Yep, trying to hedge my bets.
The power that I awakened to, it's already tremendously strong, but there is room for me to improve. I can feel it. So long as I continue to hone this power on our travels, I'll one day be able to face any enemy.
Well, here's hoping we don't have to use it, but then again... Oh yeah, trust me, it'll improve alright, so long as I can find the right means to improve it.
You remember that festival I was asked to sing at Brilehaven? I wonder what song they'd like to hear. The festival's held in honor of the laborer, so maybe something that lifts their spirits?
How's about a couple of good old-fashioned Union songs?
Something to think on. I can't help but feel like singing my heart out. A song is just words on the wind without an audience, so would you care to listen? Besides, it might just empower you.
Alright, let's hear it then, sweet. Let's hear it there, songstress.
That's what I like to hear. Come this way.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Oh, speaking of,
You know, someone once told me my songs were like magic, that they could change the world. At the time, I didn't give it any more thought than you would a gracious compliment. But I come to believe that emotions, the raw power born of feelings, can change the world. Does that sound like the original form of magic?
Yeah. Raw power born... Yeah, it's the will of the self that could change the world,
Got
so...
it.
I think I understand what you mean.
thanks.
Good. I'm happy to hear you say that. Feels like we had a bit of a connection there, doesn't it? I never told this to anyone before, but beyond being the world's greatest songstress, I have another goal.
That
The
is?
truth is,
At some point in the future, I'd like to conduct research on archetypes.
Archetypes? What, because your sister's in... what, to help out with your sister's research?
Well,
Archetype research?
yeah.
The power that awakened us is magical in nature, that much I know. Archetypes are a power born when a heart yearns for something. With more knowledge of them, perhaps every soul in the world would manifest its own individual needs. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
So, basically, you want to awaken everyone's stand.
Okay.
I can see how that could get a little crazy, but whatever.
I think the only reason I can have my head in the clouds like this is because you're our captain. You know? It's such a relief to be understood. I'm happy to serve at your command. Not in like an army type of way, but as friends with a common goal who need a leader.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yep.
I think everyone here brings something unique to the table, so in battle, it's up to you to direct those talents.
Well, let's give it our best shot. We'll make it happen together. You watch my back, I watch yours.
Oh my.
Oh, isn't that sweet? All the more so considering fighting wasn't really in my repertoire before I awakened to my power.
Yeah, I mean, unless you count, like, running up to your opponents and screaming in your ear screaming into their ear so loudly they go deaf or their eardrums burst, counts as a fighting skill.
Talking to you like this, I could tell we're on the same wavelength. I mean, we only met because we were so reckless that we both broke into Elise's room.
Well, we were pretty reckless, not gonna lie. I mean, I did think it was pretty reckless.
That's true.
We're only alive because we caught some lucky breaks back there. But somehow, I think all that luck was yours.
Alright.
Well, there's work to be done, isn't there? I'm excited for what tomorrow will bring. Thanks for listening to all my natural today. Let's talk again sometime.
As always.
now then.
Yep, likewise. And now, I'm influential. Yeah, hey, I'm an influencer now, so where's my sponsorships?
Eloquence.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. And thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with words from the heart to win the trust of the common folk.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Bye.
Maybe I'll sing a bit longer. Naturally, you'll be sticking around, won't you?
Just make sure you sing on key, okay? Oh boy, party time! They've reached the deck already! Don't let them hurt the runner, I beg you!
Hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting.
Early bird gets the glory, what? Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
These are just small fry. If we play it cool, we'll cruise right through.
Lend me your strength.
Oh, these...
I'm counting on you.
Come on!
Bye-bye.
They can't take come on! More of them? Only
Let's
one
stay
left.
calm.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Lightning!
I'll give you the performance of a lifetime. Watch me! Raging fire!
A trivial fight, really.
I've done it!
Woohoo!
Appreciated. See you.
Alright, night, folks.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah, I thought that was since we were going to a higher level location that, I guess the blue ones were just native around Grand Trad, so, oh well.
All right.
I should let him know.
What's this?
Let's see, mellow milk and fragrant spice.
All right. Right. Well then. Got it.
Let's see, holistic fish platter. Sweeter than poison. Alright, let's see. Holistic whitefish platter. Let's see.
Let's check.
That's the Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Hey,
Tell me, Morpheus, do you like fish dishes? Yeah, as much as any other guy. Some people are repulsed by the smell of fish, but I say if you can cook it well, it shouldn't be an issue. Well then, you seem like the type who enjoys just about anything. Took you this long to figure that out?
is this right?
Oh, they look like eels. Ooh, I want some eel. You have to ensure the heat is distributed evenly to its center, but if you take too much time on it, one side will be burnt to a crisp. Nicely done. It's almost there. Just look at that sear. Really adds the appeal.
Speaking of,
I picked up some herbs from the market the other day. We used to harvest them a lot back in my hometown, because they smell great. Don't worry, I guarantee you'll like the taste. Ooh. Amazing. We made a refreshing, mouth-watering dish. It's a holistic whitefish platter. Look at how it glistens. Not half bad, I'd say. Not half bad indeed. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, well, let's go pay a visit to Hulkenberg. And then, let's see, awaken to her grand fantasy.
All right.
I should let him know. Oh,
hey,
you and I were a lot stronger than we first met, wouldn't you say? I'd say, oh, and then some. Well, I've grown accustomed to the reassuring feeling of knowing someone I trust is covering my back. Apologies, that must have sounded sappy. Please, I'm just looking for my plate of pancakes. Some would say Louise supposes meritocracy is a fairer system than the authoritarianism of our ruling class, and it's not entirely wrong. But strength or power is not the end-all. In Louise's world, those on the fringe are left to weep, and I can't accept that. Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
Well met.
We have the spear. As our sole means of dispatching Louise, 'tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before we thrust.
Say,
Morpheus, I realize our business is pressing, but there's something I'd like to discuss. I've something to report concerning the aftermath of the duel. Might you make time to hear it?
Let's hear it.
thank you. I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Rodanth has been confined to an underground cell. For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
Well, it's not over yet, is it?
I don't think we're in the clear just yet.
Agreed. All that's changed is that Rodanth is removed from power. We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath, yet without a king, An oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging mob. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanth, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
So we can't afford to fail. So we'll forge our path forward.
Rest assured, I'll forge a path to the throne.
Yes, well said. We shall reclaim our nation's future together. My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
I'm counting on you. I got your back, partner.
I'm counting on you, Hulkenberg.
You only need focus on pushing forward. For that, I would gladly give my life.
Well, hopefully it won't come to that, but appreciate the sentiment.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and heritor of the knight's virtues, by the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I shall safeguard our land and our future.
And yep, skill inheritance slots up to 4. Protects Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. And whatever this grand fantasy thing is. More skills can now be inherited by the knight lineage and academia due to the effects of Scion's essence.
The man of the Shadow Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
You got it, partner. The two of us spent a long time in each other's company, speaking freely and comfortably. Thanks to the strong trust between Hulkenberg and me, the entirety of the knighthood now supports me. The knighthood and the Shadow Guard. Awesome!
The Gauntlet Runner finds itself at the Scoundrel's Hold, a cave system beneath the sand and rock, dug out by bandits over untold years. There were once treasures hoarded in the sprawling paths, but with the arrival of the monsters, only a vast labyrinth remains. The party wanders into the caves, now merely the wreckage of the bandits' dreams.
Is this the place?
So this was the Scoundrel's stronghold, was it? And our bounties at the end of it? Yep, we're here for a giant guarded by a horde of Goborns. Oh, great, Goborns, awesome! But, of course, there's other monsters in here, too. A Goborn horde, is it? They're capable of surrounding us. We ought to prepare tactics for cutting down many at a time.
Oh my.
For Goborns? Why not, love? My magic shreds Goborns, whatever the amount.
She who laughs at a Goborn shall cry by it in due measure. Be wary of pride. Yeah, no, trust me. You think, little Tweety Bird, you think you're so good? You think you handle goblins just by screaming them? Trust me, goblins love screaming.
All good.
Hulkenberg's right. The Goborns are one thing, but adding a giant complicates matters. It can't be too careful. All right, I hear you. So let's get this over with and vacate this street den straight away. Just a second. I sense something. This feeling, it's...
So, hey.
It was only for a moment, but I sensed one of the relics Eurus was looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay?
Roger, roger. Scoundrel's Hold. An underground desert cave not too far from Grand Trad. Its deceptively small entrance conceals a vast maze-like expanse. Originally a natural cave, it became both home and hideout to local bandits at the time, and they dug out its boundaries to the grand fortress-like size it now boasts. Their unchecked expansion, however, led to invasion by horrors of all kinds, and the new threat soon drove the bandits from their lair, leaving a labyrinth ruled by monsters. Great. Bonds Unfettered, Hulkenberg. In Grand Trad, Hulkenberg reunites with the newly minted commander of the Royal Knights, Rodav, who she once counted as a friend and ally. She soon discovers that he's been corrupted beyond redemption, as he would unjustly target his oppression or falsely accuse people of treason to execute them. Angered by his tyranny, Hulkenberg challenges Rodan to a duel, and upon victory, he's apprehended by the Shadow Guard. Hulkenberg, who demonstrated her knightly virtue through her actions, and not by means of her family or status, gained the confidence of the knights who witnessed the incident, who viewed her as a model to knighthood.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this? I've been waiting. I see.
I see more friends have joined your side, sharing in your dream, and with them, you gather more of the heroic archetype's powers. Your own virtues are the driving force behind this. Keep your allies close and wield your powers anew. If a dream is beyond your reach alone, the support of allies can help you grasp it.
Fair enough.
This power.
Not exactly sure what that thing is for Hulkenberg, but whatever.
What would you care to know? That's right.
What now?
Leave it to me.
Nice!
Alright, so yeah, until we can level up Junah and Yupa's, let's see, followers ranks, we're keeping them in the party for a good while. But yeah, since there's Goldborns around here, definitely gonna make sure that we're not
I've stolen plenty of hearts. This'll be nothing.
What now? What now?
Let's see, Hulkenberg. Rodan sits in a cell, and Hulkenberg feels assured her purpose once more. She pledges her loyalty to her charges anew with eyes clear. Not exactly sure what this new heroic embodiment is, but okay. Well, might as well go with, might as well see.
I see. Fascinating.
The Faker. This is the archetype you sense from Alonso's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the Revelator, one who breathes new life into old values by virtue of keen insight and masterful wit.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to embrace the unknown and sow chaos in thy opponent's hearts, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Faker.
Let's go.
Well, if it isn't the Faker. Weakening enemies? That's my favorite trick. I'll have you in the palm of my hand.
I'll always aim higher.
Perfect.
What now?
I've learned a new skill.
Let's see, gold bullion. Let's see, holistic whitefish platter. Let's see, where? Oh yes, almighty golden stew, which is probably going to come in especially handy later. Candle stuffing fan, discharging fan, vacuum fan, and mace of renewal. Golden armor. Uh-huh.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Alright, so let's see what everyone has to say, then we'll call it a day.
Oh.
So this place used to be a bandit stronghold. I expect the layout will have its tricks, so let's be mindful.
I see.
But
I guess even a monster knows to seize a stronghold. Only this time we'll be the ones doing the season. Oh, sit over here. Let's get the show on the road. I can scarcely believe a monster took over a bandit stronghold. Perhaps it's even smarter than the bandits.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm all set. We can depart whenever you please.
This place.
Any treasure is likely to be hidden out in plain sight. We may seek them out or head straight to the bounty. The choice is yours.
Right.
Well, I mean, hey, there's treasure to be had, then let's go grab them.
However,
We shall be mistaken for bandits if we set up camp here. Let's finish our business and be on our way before nightfall. Oi! You're not planning to go in there and use the magic to clear out those Gilborns in one fell swoop, are you? Nothing a Gilborn hates more than magic. I won't cast anything then. You're thinking. But even if you wield something magical, you're finished. They'll pummel you.
means
In other words, mage and healer won't work. Oh, summoner would probably be iffy too.
I don't know what any of that is. Well, they use magic. Don't do it. Hit it with status elements instead, and you'll be good to go. That's all I got for you. Take it for someone who nearly died.
What now?
So yeah, summoner is a bit risky.
I too have the power to journey.
Alright. Yeah, so there's Goldborns here. Summoners. Oh, right, yeah, she's got that staff, right. Anything that looks like a wand, it'll set them off. Alright, so before we set off, we're going to call it a day. Till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.